Black Widow movie takes place after Captain America: Civil War and just before Avengers: Infinity War. Following Captain America: Civil War, Natasha Romanoff is lured back to Budapest and reunites with her sister Yelena Belova, who is played Florence Pugh. The Red Room program, created by Natasha's surrogate father, General Ivan Petrovich, played by Ray Winstone, trained them both to become Black Widows. Now, Ivan Petrovich has been mentioned in Avengers: Endgame, where Black Widow and Hawkeye go to Vormir to acquire the Soul Stone, and Red Skull addresses Black Widow as the daughter of Ivan. But Black Widow says she didn't know the name of her father, so it's gonna be interesting to see how the story pans out in Black Widow movie, where she is literally being trained by her father, but she still somehow does not know the real name of him. The Red Room is now led by Iron Maiden, played by Rachel Weisz, who is abducting young women to turn them into a new generation of Black Widows. Natasha and her sister Yelena go out to stop her, aided by Natasha's old lover Rick Mason, played by O.T. Fagbinal, a fixer for international spies who previously worked for S.H.I.E.L.D. Rick Mason in the comics is a highly trained fighter, a modern weaponry expert, and a fluent linguist. He has contacts with most of the world's major intelligence agencies. So he's the one who helps Natasha and Yelena to stop Iron Maiden from turning more young women into Black Widows. Moving on, Natasha and Yelena are pursued by Taskmaster, a mercenary who works for Iron Maiden, who is capable of mimicking his opponent's fighting patterns. To face him, Natasha and Yelena recruit their brother Alexei Shostakov, played by David Harbour, a boisterous, drunken super soldier originally meant to be the Red Guardian, the Russian counterpart to Captain America. Action scenes include Natasha and Yelena fighting in a rundown apartment, Natasha and Yelena fleeing on a motorcycle while Taskmaster chases them in an armored tank. Now, this tank that the leak talks about, we have already seen something of this sort from the leaked set photos of Black Widow. Natasha and Yelena break Alexei out of a gulag, and Natasha infiltrates the Red Room headquarters and fights Iron Man in a laboratory. There are also a bunch of flashbacks that narrate the story of Natasha's childhood, training, escape, and eventual recruitment by S.H.I.E.L.D. Cameos include William Hurt as Secretary Thunderbolt Ross and Robert Downey Jr. as Tony Stark. In a deleted scene where he urges Natasha to run off, Jeremy Renner is also rumored to appear as Hawkeye. Suits include the standard suit, a white stealth suit for snowy environment, and a reinforced combat suit. The main plot twist is that Mason is the Taskmaster. The movie ends with Natasha reconnecting with Steve Rogers and Sam Wilson after the small break they had post-Civil War. Movie sets up Yelena as the new Black Widow in the MCU. She is more morally ambiguous than Natasha, setting up a new dynamic for the character.